What happened? Oof. What is this place? I was on a ship and there was a storm and now I'm alone and I don't know what to do. I guess I'll have to survive. Hey guys, I'm back making videos again, and I thought I'd just go ahead and make a survival let's play. This isn't just base Minecraft though, as you can tell by the green flowers floating out there in the water. This is modded Minecraft. I put a mod pack together myself. This mod pack won't be available for distribution because of the some of the mods that are in the mod pack are not allowed to be distributed that way. So this will just be made for me. I will put a link to all the mods that I'm using, however, so you can actually build the pack yourself. So if you really wanted to play like this, it might take you a little bit to do it, but you'll be able to. Yeah, let me go ahead and activate my thing here. I'm going to do a true survival, so I've turned off my minimap tracking, so I can't see monsters or creatures or anything like that. I can just see the map of the area, so I don't get lost. As you can tell, I also have some on-screen info going on here. Bottom left there, I can see what time of the day it is and what the light level is, so I can make sure monsters won't spawn. And this is a heavily modded Minecraft, so I have gone through and I have changed a lot of the configuration files for these mods to work just the way I want them to. Better actually start gathering stuff here because I have Hunger Overhaul, which is a mod that makes it so you really need to pay attention to your food. Your hunger will go down just by standing around, so there's no easy way out. But yeah, I've actually given myself a couple things to start with here. I got two pieces of bread and a wooden dagger. I also have the Waila mod on, so when I mouse over something, you'll actually see where an item comes from. That way, you don't have to ask, like, where'd that come from? What mod added that? I gave myself a wooden dagger from the CustomNPCs mod. There's actually no way to get that in the game, so I just gave it to myself as if I was carrying it on the ship when I crashed as part of the story. And then I gave myself a clipboard with the things that I plan on doing. I might add to this list, but this is my list of things that I want to do in the Let's Play so far. I've built a temporary shelter, which is the first thing. Explore the immediate area, see what I got going on. Build a permanent home after that. Build a farm and a barn. Build a lighthouse. Do magical research, which is Thaumcraft. I've never actually delved into the Thaumcraft mod before. I see I'm already getting hungry down here. Build a quarry, Buildcraft stuff, build a ship and build an airship, which are both part of Archimedes Ships. I haven't really done that before either, so we'll see what that's like. So you can kind of think of this as a survival map with, what's it called, mod spotlights at the same time. So it's kind of a double thing. We'll see what these mods have to do, and I'll tell you what mods I'm using. Raise Minimap in the bottom right hand corner. Most of you are familiar with it. I am playing in 1.64 as there are upwards of 650 mods in that version, and not many mods have actually gotten up to 1.7 just as yet, so I'm sticking with this, which is what I know. I'm going to get pine and oak here. First things first. Go ahead and make ourselves a crafting table. And this is the first time I've recorded in a while, so I apologize if my settings are screwed up and it's too loud or the video desyncs or something stupid. I don't know. So yeah, I'll try to keep things the best I can, and we'll have some fun with it. Alright, so first things first, as always with survival, get yourself some basic tools. I have a kiwi. So you can see Hunger Overhaul has turned this kiwi into a morsel. Morsels barely give you any food, but it's better than nothing. So I gotta find a place to build my home, my temporary shelter. I have Treecapitator on, but you need an axe to actually use the function. So like, for example, if I cut down this tree here, wood cutting wood, yeah, that's fun. It'll cut down the entire tree. Treecapitator is a must-all for anybody who plays modded Minecraft. If you don't use it, I guess it's an opinion thing, but yeah, that just takes too long to get the tree all the way down, and you have to climb up, and you have floating trees, and I hate floating blocks. Ugh. So I've chosen to use it. Go ahead and see what we got here. I was hoping for some plants to forage here besides kiwi, but I'm not seeing much. I get some flowers. Those are useless. I'm using Hunger Overhaul in conjunction with HarvestCraft. HarvestCraft adds like 150 different types of food, things to find. Whoa. So well. That's from the Ruins mod. Ruins generates random structures throughout your world. I've edited that too to spawn only specific ones. I got rid of some of the overpowered ones because I want this to be more of a survival thing. I've actually disabled villages completely. So I am truly alone in this world as far as I know. Yeah, so I got some strawberries and some blueberries. Heck yeah. Alright, so... Ooh. I say this looks like a great place to build a house. I mean, look at that little lagoon. Very tropical seeming. Go ahead and... I wish this all wasn't sand. Tunneling into sand is a pain. So yeah, I'm going to make my first temporary shelter here, and I'm going to make it underground, so I don't have to waste any of my resources. I've always preferred underground shelters because you gain resources while you're building the shelter rather than lose them. So yeah. Yeah, so for a while there, I wanted to make some videos, but my headset stopped working. But what turned out it was that I was using the wrong wire for it. So every time I would move, it would disconnect. So I went through and started searching all my wires, and I found the correct one, and now it's working again. So it's typical, you know, it's not the thing you expect it to be. See, I'm already starving like a crazy person here. Up in the top right-hand corner, you'll see that I'm peckish. That's part of Hunger Overhaul. Basically, there's two types of hunger. There's the hunger where I have these actual beefsteaks, or whatever people call them. Those are added by food as well. So when I eat, it'll raise this, and it will lower my hunger level. My hunger level is basically Minecraft saturation. It just tells you what kind of saturation you have. So the hungrier I am, the faster it will go down. So I have 5 of these, but I'm also hungry, so that means it's going down at an extended rate. So if I eat something like a strawberry, it makes me peckish, so it's not going down quite as fast. I'm going to go ahead and turn one of these into a seed. Turn another one into a seed. So yeah, the first couple of videos might be just me trying to survive, not starve to death, but hopefully we can get some groundwork going so I don't have to focus on that quite so much as I go. It depends on how much foraging I can do and what I can find just laying around, because a Hunger Overhaul really does change how food works quite a bit. You have to really focus on your farming. Things grow much slower than they usually do. You can get, I have another mod that adds a sprinkler system which makes plants grow faster, which I'll have to work on getting, which will be for the farm. Alright, so it's a pretty good start to a temporary shelter. I left that back there, so I'm gonna have to make a new one. It's been a long time since I've played too. I mean, I play occasionally, but not really in any focused manner, so I might do some stupid stuff, so I apologize ahead of time, but let's see here. Give me some charcoal. I also have one of my favorite mods of all time, Carpenters Blocks. Lets you add slopes and blocks that you can cover with any texture to the game, so things look a lot more congruent. So like when you build a house, you don't have a door that just mismatches horribly. So yeah, let's see here. Oh, I'm gonna need a lot more than that. So yeah, I like these doors better because they automatically have... Oh wait, I did that backwards. It's been a while since I've played while talking too, and it's really distracting. But you know, if you want to make Minecraft videos, you got to get good at it. So practice makes perfect, I suppose. What did I do? I didn't actually collect it from the thing. There we go. And these doors automatically connect, which is awesome. I love that function. It's getting dark really bad. There we go. I also have dynamic lights on, which means I can hold a torch and it will light up the area I'm in. It won't prevent anything from spawning, but it's a pretty neat little function. I also have custom models, custom character models. I'll have to look up the exact name of it. It lets you alter your appearance in certain ways. As you can see, I have a smaller head, skinnier arms and legs, and it looks more like a person than the base Minecraft dude. Steve is I don't know, he's got more to him. So I have altered my character a little bit. And it also lets me show my weapon on my back when I'm not using it. Yeah, there's my little dagger. So it's a neat little function. I like little things like that. And you also might have noticed that the trees were flowing in the wind. I've added shader packs. It's like the most basic shader you can get without the game losing a lot of frames per second. Because when you're recording, you don't want a lot of things that'll lower your frames per second. I need to make sure I make myself a hoe. You know what? I have stone now, so I'm going to do that. Might as well also get myself a stone pick, because that's about to break. Alrighty. So we have our temporary shelter. I can go ahead and mark that off as done. This clipboard was added by OpenBlocks mod, I think. Let me, no, Bibliocraft. Oh, I apologize. Yeah, Bibliocraft. That's right. I also have Bibliocraft, which adds a bunch of furniture, shelving, things like that, which I really like. It really opens up the world to more types of storage options, and it looks better, too, than just having chests everywhere. Speaking of, I'm going to need some storage going on. Get my first chest here. Now, I do have Project Zulu mod on. I'm not using many of its functions, but I am using its death effect functions. So basically, when I die, I will drop, I'd say like 5-10% of what I'm carrying. It's randomized, and I will drop half of my experience points. They'll drop into a gravestone, and once I go to the gravestone again, I can get it all back. But until I get there, I won't have that stuff. So there is a loss, and I do lose some of my XP. I won't be able to get that back. All right, nighttime is so annoying. You can't do anything. Make this area a little bit safer. Get out of the way, flower. There's a bunch of zombies chilling on the beach down there. Hello, sir. I'll stab you with my wooden dagger. Now, I am actually harvesting these zombies for a reason. I would like to get their meat here. It's another thing. Eating the meat by itself is bad, but if I can find some salt, I can salt that meat into jerky, and the jerky is actually good for you. So I have not enough items on, but I don't have like that whole giant list here. I think it looks tacky, so I just keep the function where I can hit U on something to see what uses it has. which I think is useful for, you know, somebody who's new to a mod and doesn't know all the actual recipes. Yeah, here it is. Salt, 2 salts and a jerky. 2 salt and a rotten flesh make a jerky, which is only a morsel, but it's better than nothing, and it's better than poisonous stuff, rotten flesh. So, oh, you know what? I'm going to make myself a kiwi seed, too. I like to have all these different types of seeds so I can replant them. So, it does use up one of the food, though, but, I mean, it's an even trade, I suppose. Alright, so I claim this lagoon as home. Now I am just going to be doing one contiguous video recording, and then I'm going to be cutting up the videos to place on YouTube, so it might cut randomly in some strange places, but I'm going to try to keep the videos fairly short. I may have already cut into another video at this point, and the explanations of my videos is going to be on the second video, which is going to sound silly, but, you know, sometimes it takes a long time to set up a series. Alright, so this place seems much safer than it was. Let's see. If you notice on the bottom left where it says light, a light level of 7 or lower is where monsters will spawn. So, as long as I keep an eye on that, make sure there's no 7s. Mr. Skeleton, you're really annoying. Where's my door? I've already lost my house. For now, I think I'm just going to camouflage my doors here. They're not there! Shush! You can't see them, they're dirt. You're dirt. I'm sorry. Name calling is bad. Ooh. Oh boy. Apparently eating can open the door. I'm gonna need to get some food in me. Let's see. It's 3:48 a.m. The sun comes up, I think it's 6:30 something? Maybe? Yeah. Maybe. So let's... First things first, next day I'm going to have to go out and forage for food. I do have my bread still. Can I do anything with this bread? I can make a chicken sandwich, a hot dog. Oh, I need a pork chop. The way that I have spawning set up, I've actually manually set up all spawning with just another spawner. It's another mod. You can literally go in and control what monsters spawn where, only in what presence of what other monsters, things like that. And I've set up creatures, like cows and things like that, to spawn fairly rarely, and they'll only spawn a certain amount in a certain area. So animals might be a little rare at first, and then I might start seeing them grow. It's kind of like a feeling of them creating more of themselves through procreation. So it's sort of a realistic spawning system. I've got some extra monsters in here from like different mods. I'm gonna kill you. Oh no, a baby zombie. Oh, I hate skeletons. Hello, Mr. Baby Zombie. I'm sorry. I feel bad whenever I kill those things. It was a baby Squidward zombie. It's terrible. Alright. It's daytime. Time to go out and search for food. No dilly-dallying. Ooh. It's a pretty mountainous forest area. Get some trees while I'm out here at the same time. Maybe I'll get some apples. I apologize for any background noise you might hear, like cars going by and stuff like that. I have moved to a new location, and unfortunately I'm right next to the road. So, hopefully it won't be too much of a bother. Ooh, a fruit tree. These fruit will grow on the tree. It's not grown fully yet. Once they ripen, you can walk up and just right-click them. If I cut down the tree, I won't get a sapling for it. What I have to do is I actually have to get one of these fruit and put it in a crafting list with, like, something like that. Like if I had an apple, it would give me the actual apple tree, so I could plant apple trees and expand my food source. But I'll have to remember where that tree is so I can get some later.